Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, let me mute this so I can actually hear whether or not. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so it is working. Alrighty, goody goody goody. Alright. Let's make sure everything is working exactly as it's supposed to be working. Because if it's not working exactly as it's supposed to be working, then I have wasted some time. Ooh, pizza. That's some good pizza right there. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, so. But yeah. Pizza. Also, the Doki of the Doki Literature Club. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. I've been excited to get back into this one. This is really one of the better Doki Doki Literature Club mods that I've played. So yeah. Hold on one second. I'm trying to figure out this display screen, because you see it looks normal to you guys right now, but right now it's kind of for me. That should work, I guess. You see, right now I currently have the actual game displayed as a window on my computer. And the reason why I have that like that is because, like this, I'm able to switch between my monitors in a much easier fashion. Because beforehand, when it was completely locked onto my screen, you know, I'd run into the problems like just my computer would start glitching out and freaking out. You know, it's like getting really annoying. But yeah, I've been excited to get back into this game. I've been really excited actually, because this is an amazing mod. It is so well made. Like, the creators for this game really put everything into this mod, and I've been really excited to get back into it. But first I'm going to eat this pizza slice, and you guys are going to watch me eat it. I also switched rooms, by the way. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's some good pizza. I feel like such a chud right now. Alright, with all that chud-like behavior out of the way now, let's just get into the mod. Load game. Okay. I open the door to find only Monica and Sayori by the teacher's desk, staring at a laptop. Kinda surprised to see Sayori here. I thought her classroom was pretty far from here. Yo! Ah, just in time. Come over here for a second. Curious, I walked over to the two of them. Have a look at this. Looking at Monica's laptop, I see that she's working on a document of some sort. Are these pamphlets for the festival? They sure are. My drawing's even on it, see? Sayori is pointing at the screen where the picture for the pamphlet is. So these will be handed to students who walk into the room, right? Uh-huh. They'll have details about the club, the poems we perform, and a sign-up page for people if they wish to join. Okay, seems pretty solid. If you have your poem ready for today's recital, I can cite If you have your poem ready for today's recital, I can type it up for the pamphlet ahead of time. Mine and Sayori's are already on it. Sure, might as well, I guess. I fish my new poem out of my bag and hand it over to Monica. She looks over it for quite a while. She hasn't started to type it yet, she's just staring at my work. What is it? This is a lot better than your last poem. You improved a lot faster than I was expecting. Wait, for real? Definitely. I'm a bit surprised that she likes it so much. The poem didn't really stand out to me when I was writing it. Can I see it? Monica hands her my poem as she finishes typing it up. As Sayori reads it, I notice her features start to sag. She's smiling, but appears sad at the same time. Here, let me turn down my voice a little bit. It's a little bit loud, not gonna lie. Okay. That should be a little bit better. Well, let's turn it down just ever so slightly. Okay, that should be it. No, okay, that's a little bit better? No, like right about here. There we go. Yeah, that should definitely help manage the volume. Hello, Kekipai? I think that's it. Maybe? I don't know. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Doki Doki Convergence? Is that it? I already forgot the title of it, but it's a really good mod. You'll like it. She's smiling, but looking sad at the same time. It really is one of your best so far. It's really nice. Her tone and delivery don't carry the response she just gave me. She sounds way more down than usual. Monica seems to notice as well, but she doesn't say anything. Sayori hands the poem back to me. Thanks. You've been pretty quiet, Sayori. Is something up? I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation, that's all. Her face lights up again as she shows me her pearly whites. Why didn't that feel genuine? I look at my phone to check the time. Natsuki and Yuri sure are late, aren't they? They are. Yeah, usually they get here a little after I do, I think. We all look towards the classroom door, expecting it to open. Nothing. That is, until I spot a shadow by the door. Oh, what the hell? What is it? The shadow is accompanied by another before they both quickly move away. Wait a sec. I silently approach the door, open in a flash, and look out to the hallway. Looks like my suspicions were correct. It's me, Epic Strawberry, from a few previous streams. Oh, hey, how you doing? It's nice to see you again. Found them. What? There you are! What are you two doing out here? Neither Natsuki nor Yuri speak up. Instead, trying to look oblivious, I can kind of guess why. My guess is that they're loitering around the club room trying to gather the courage to do the recital. But as you can see, this is proving to be a very difficult challenge for— you don't have to make us look that bad, jerk! Yeah, it's us. Here we are. Happy now? Sure, though you are a bit late. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill one— Okay, that's enough, you two. I must apologize. We don't mean to give off the impression that we didn't want to come today. It's just, Monica walks over to Yuri, putting a hand on her shoulder. I understand, Yuri. This is still pretty intimidating for you, isn't it? She nods wordlessly. Hey, it's the same for all of us. This will be the biggest challenge so far for the club. It's all for the sake of its future. Doing well, just popping by to say your streams are amazing. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I've definitely improved quite a bit. I recently discovered there was this stupid setting in Windows that made my mic sound bad. So now my mic's actually a pretty decent quality, which is good. A future that we have to hold on to together. She's right. I'm nervous about this whole thing too. But I feel that if I have my friends along the way, it'll be all worth it. It'll all work out if you guys are happy and enjoying it. So what do you say? Looks like they're more on board with this event now. Thanks. Okay, I'll try it. Yes. The most we can do is give it everything we can, I suppose. Exactly. Now come on, guys. Let's knock this recital out of the park. Everyone nods in agreement. It's always good seeing everything work out. We finally enter the club room and begin the recital, with Monica starting us off. After Natsuki had finished her recital and gotten some feedback from Monica, the day had flown by in a flash. I can understand where Natsuki and Yuri were coming from with being nervous and all. Even without a shouting crowd listening, I couldn't get through my poem without feeling a little overwhelmed. Okay, everyone. That about wraps it up for today. I hope you guys have a good idea of what the recital will be like on the day of the festival. Try to build up some more courage for when the day arrives. I'm nervous, but I'm ready for it. I might not have as much enthusiasm, but I'll still try my best. Yeah, I'm alright. I'll do just fine. Yeah, I'd say I'm ready. Well, ready as I'll ever be. That's what I like to hear. Make sure to practice reciting your poem as much as possible before the festival, everyone. Practice makes perfect, as they say. We all start packing away our stuff, and I look out the window. The sun is much lower over the horizon than usual. We've been here longer than I expected. I shouldn't keep Sayori waiting. She's always eager to go home with me. I grab my bag and sling it over my shoulder. Alright, Sayori, I'm... ready? Huh? Sayori isn't here. Where did she go? Everyone else is still in the room. Why does the music sound so loud now? Music, calm down. Do I have to put you down, music? Ever so slightly. Everyone else is still in the room. Did she leave already? I quickly walk out the door into the hallway to try and catch up to her. Luckily, she doesn't get too far away before I spot her down the hallway. Hey, Sayori, wait up! She didn't slow down, so I sped up to her. Hey, what's up? You just kind of left me back there. Oh, sorry. I thought you were staying back, so I went ahead. Without checking in? I thought you wanted to uphold our tradition. Oh, what tradition? You don't remember? You made it a tradition for us to walk to and from school together. It was something that you wanted. You brought it up a couple days ago. Oh, right. She doesn't say anything else as we walk together. This silence. Why does it feel so wrong? I don't want to assume anything, but it's not really like her to be this quiet. It's almost scary, and me being scared by my closest friend can't mean anything good. Suddenly she walks ahead and turns to me with a look I've never seen on her. Hey, I just wanted to know something. What is it? Well, who would you rather walk home with? Monica or me? What kind of question is that? Does she still think Monica and I are close? Sorry, what are you talking about? I'm just curious, that's all. You're putting me in a pretty awkward spot here, Sayori. She must have a reason for asking me something like this. Curiosity or maybe jealousy? Now that sounds a little out there for someone like Sayori. Still, something's definitely off here. Okay. I'll admit, the idea of walking home with Monica sounds pretty nice. It'd be a huge missed opportunity if she asked me and I turned her down. I thought it might be. She's beautiful, and she's a good leader. That has nothing to do with what I just said. I wouldn't just ditch you to walk home with Monica. Besides, the chances of her and I walking home together are already slim. What makes you say that? Well, she probably lives in the other direction from us, on a different street. The furthest we could walk would be up to the intersection from the main road up to the school. Even then, I wouldn't count that as walking home with her. Besides, remember that tradition I was talking about? It would be pretty sad to just let it go after we decide to bring it back up together. Yeah, you're right. Hey, can you promise me something? Sure. Anything, Sayori. As much as I don't want us to stop this tradition, if somebody from the club asks if they can walk home with you, can you do that for them? Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Sayori, you can still walk home with me, even if someone else is with me. You're irreplaceable. And you know what they say, the more the merrier, right? Yeah. She turns around and keeps walking. I'm left with more questions than answers as I stay behind her. From the sound of it, she wants me to focus on the other club members more than her. But at the same time, she wants time with me? It's like she's in some kind of mental conflict. Maybe she'll sort it out by tomorrow. Sayori gets obsessed with specific topics before dropping them in about a week, so it'll probably be just like that. I hope so, anyway. Ooh. Hey, I unlocked funky feelings. I hear the weather report on TV as I wash the dishes. Looks like we're getting a high chance of rain tomorrow and all of next week. Is that so? I'm going to need to remember to take an umbrella to school tomorrow. Wait, all of next week? That means it could rain on the day of the festival, too. I hope that doesn't happen, even if we'll all be inside. Hey, Mayura, are you thinking about going to my school's festival? Probably. Most of the other kids at my school are going. You know, to get interested in the idea of enrolling there later and all that. You don't say. Cool. Kinda reminds me of the club's mission to find new members. Anyway, now that the dishes are done, I should probably get some practice in. I'll be in my room practicing my poem, okay? Just in case you think I was going crazy talking to myself. Well, it'll be hard not to hear that regardless. Hey, I don't sound that bad. I think I got a pretty good voice. Name one person who's ever agreed with you on that. Sharp tongue for a middle schooler. I gotta learn to deal with it, big bro. And with that, I head up to my room to practice. My fingers. Hey, we're in Monika's POV now. Monika! After tidying up my poem, I slip it back into my bag for tomorrow. The poetry recitals were a success today. Hopefully, Natsuki and Yuri can finally power through their nerves and enjoy the festival. And then there's Sayori. I can see it. She's not holding up too well. She's been doing so well ever since she confessed it to me. If it gets any worse, I can't help but feel like she might need an intervention. It's hard to imagine how he would feel if he found out too. I promised I wouldn't tell anyone else, but knowing Devin, he'll find out soon enough. He is pretty smart. The guilt of keeping it hidden from him certainly isn't helping either. Anyway, I should really try to sleep. And for some reason, he springs to mind yet again. Another memory. I remember walking through the halls at lunchtime when I saw him standing in the hallway. It looked like he was looking at something on the bulletin board. He then shrugged and walked away. What was he looking at? After he rounded the corner, I approached the board to have a look at it for myself. Listed on the board were advertisements for various school clubs. Soccer, anime, debate, theater. What was he thinking? Was he thinking of joining one? Judging by his shrug, it didn't really seem like it. I wanted to ask him what he was thinking, so I walked down the rest of the hallway and up the stairs to catch up. If my observation was correct, he was going to the roof. Trusting in my hunch, I continue my ascent. Upon opening the door, the sunlight briefly blinded me before my vision adjusted. Looking around, I can see him relaxing on the rooftop bench. He was the only person there, besides me, anyway. Only a handful of people ever visit the roof of the school. Even now, I still find it odd that people rarely come up here. The view was breathtaking. Remembering what I came for, I slowly approached and gave him a polite tap on the shoulder. Huh? Oh, Monica. I didn't hear you come up. Hey, busy taking in the scenery? Yeah. Anyway, what brings you up here? Something I can help you with? I saw you looking at the bulletin board for clubs. Oh, you saw me. Yeah, I just happened to be walking through the same hallway when I saw you. I was just wondering, were you considering joining any of them? He looks up to the sky. I was thinking about it, but honestly, none of them ever got my attention. Oh, why is that? Well, I'm sure you know I'm not exactly a social person. I tend to just be alone most of the time. You mean you don't have friends? What? No, of course I have friends. Well, a friend of sorts. Well, that's good. Yeah, she's my childhood friend. Oh, she's a girl too. It's not like that between us. I sit down next to him. Were you thinking of joining a club? Well, I think one club caught my eye. Then you should go for it. You think so? You've got nothing to lose, am I right? Plus, it'd make your school life more fun and interesting. He makes a good point. With all the creeps and noisy classmates I deal with on a daily, it certainly feels like it'd be a good change of pace. Perhaps I will. I might take another look later. He stood up from the bench. And you can tell me later which one you're considering. See you in class, okay? Hey, wait! But he already bolted down the stairs from the roof door. No doubt he didn't want to be late. Neither did I, so I quickly got up and hurried about. I didn't even get to ask him if he wanted to join the same club as me that day. Ah, the light! Okay, there we go. How could I forget? He was the reason I joined a club in the first place. I should speak with him today. Back on the roof. Oh, hey! How you doing? Nice to see ya. Alright, back into the MC's body. Yes, we're switching perspectives, by the way, in case you're confused. Friday, the fabled precursor to the weekend that all us students yearn for. I remember that there would be a high chance of rain later today, so I brought my umbrella just in case. Arriving at school with Sayori in tow, I slot it down in the umbrella rackets next to the shoe lockers. We both go to our respective lockers to change out of our outside shoes with our school slippers. School slippers? Okay. My first period is PE, so I need to head over to the courtyard. I'll see you at the club today. Uh-huh. She walks into the school to find her classroom, as I make my way over to the courtyard. Sayori hasn't been very responsive today. We barely spoke to each other on the way here. Every time I hear this, I just immediately think of FNAF. The lunch bell rings as I leave my classroom, thinking about where I should spend the break. I decide to head to the rooftop, to gander at the sky and get some fresh air. Plus, I want a quiet place to eat my lunch. The classrooms are all packed with other students. Letting the door shut behind me, I walk up to the bench with the best view. I sit my lunch beside me and sprawl my arms over the bench, letting the cool breeze brush over me while I gaze at the clouds. Ugh. And at the one dark cloud slowly approaching. No doubt the oncoming storm. Good thing I brought that umbrella with me. I'll definitely need it later. Huh? Well, this is certainly unlocking memories. It's Monica. She sees me and smiles as she approaches, bento box in hand. Hey! Yo, Monica. I thought I might find you up here. I can't help but chuckle at that as I go back to cloud gazing. Ah, you must know me so well, huh? Reminds me of the time you came up here asking me about clubs. Strange, I thought she would respond by now. Looking back around, I noticed Monica's just staring at me. Monica? Everything okay? So, you do remember? Remember? If it's about what I said earlier, yeah, I mean, I remember. Why? What's so special about it? Monica sits down next to me on the bench. It's just... I had a dream about that day. Well, I guess it felt more like a memory. Wait, what? You dreamed or remembered that in your sleep? She looks at me and simply nods. I look towards a black cloud in the distance as thunder rumbles from the horizon. You too, huh? What do you mean, me too? Did you have a similar dream last night? I've been having dreams or memories of last year, yeah. All about the time when we were both in the same class. I mean, they were good memories. I know. It's crazy how much time we spent together, huh? I think you were the only person I really talked to at school, other than Sayori. Yeah. You haven't really changed all that much since then, have you? Still the same funny, caring guy that I remember. I blush a bit at her compliments. Well, I remember you were pretty different, though. Yeah, more emotional, right? But still very endearing. Thanks. What do you think these memories mean for us? I'm not sure. Could have 1,000 different meanings, really. But clearly they are important enough that I remember them so fondly. What else was different? Oh, I remember when you weren't very confident about yourself despite what you are now. Wait, what do you mean? Well, you're among the highest ranking students in the school. The highest ranking boy, for that matter. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Unsurprisingly, it's no secret to her. She's the highest ranking female student in this school. She's never gotten anything under a 90 on any test, as far as I know. Then again, neither have I. Oh, so I'm smart. Hey! So it's no surprise that she also knows how academically gifted I am. We're tied for the highest scores. I can't speak. We're tied for the highest scores in the school so far. And to this day, we've never one-upped each other. How could you forget something like that? It's not that I forgot. I just don't feel it's necessary to bring it up. It's nothing special. I just perform well and pay attention. That's all there is to it. Nothing special? Don't you know how many other boys wish they could be as gifted as you? If you're talking about students of our grade, then yeah. But I'm not one of them. That doesn't mean you should undermine your own abilities. I mean, I suppose so. I guess it just kind of comes off easy for me. I see. The two of us sit in silence for a while. She really cares about academics, huh? Guess there's one thing that makes us different. I wonder... Do you think people would pair us together? What, like the smartest guy and girl dating or something? Yeah, something like that. I just shrug my shoulders. It's not a question you need to give that much thought to anyway. Well, since the top boy and girl are in the same club now, that would probably get them talking about it more. Oh yeah. I don't know why I never thought of that. As she ponders her new revelation, I start eating the contents of my bento as the distant rumbling grows closer. Me and Monica dating, huh? I wonder how many green eyes we'd draw as a couple. Besides her own, that is. Aha! Get it? Because Monica has green eyes. Aha! Aha! Okay. But really, a lot of guys would be glaring daggers at me if they saw us together. Plenty of boys have tried to ask her out, and all have failed. Some were so persistent with her that I had to intervene for her safety. I thought she wasn't even interested in dating, but I'm just surprised that Monika's starting to have dreamlike memory flashbacks, like me. I wonder what else she might be remembering. Ah, yes, it is FNAF now. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have loved to keep reminiscing about our past together, but class awaits us. Yeah, that's a shame. Perhaps another time? If you want to, I'm fine with that. Sure. They're fun to talk about. Plus, I enjoy talking with you. Yeah, I'm glad that you feel that way. Come on, we should probably head to class. We both stand up and walk towards the rooftop's exit. Just then, I spot a silhouette quickly ducking away from the window on the door. Oh gosh, Sayori was spying on us. I notice the door is partly open, just enough for someone to look through the gap. Huh? What is it? I think somebody was watching us. Look at the door, it's not fully shut. He steps closer and examines the tiny crack in the doorway. There's a slight breeze up here, but it's not strong enough to open the door. Who do you think would be spying on us? I mean, I don't know. We gaze at each other in uncertainty before opening the door and heading to our classes. Who was watching us? And more importantly, why? I mean, we all know the answer. It's obviously Sayori. She's a little bit jealous. Oh gosh, my stomach. Okay. Ah, man. I'm the last one here? Well, you and I arrived at the same time. So I guess that makes us both the last. Did the teacher give you something to do after class? Yeah, they do that sometimes. You must have a lot of determination, Undertale. Running this club on top of all of your other tasks, sans Undertale. I can't even begin to imagine how you managed to structure your time, Deltarune. It's what they expect the star class to do, after all. Though, even with all that I have to do, seeing you all enjoy yourselves here makes it all worth it. And speaking of enjoyment, the festival is sure to be a blast with all of you pitching in. Man, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be killer. Huh? Haven't you been complaining about the festival for a while, Natsuki? Not to say I don't appreciate the change of mind, but I was complaining about our part of the festival. Ignoring that, it's a free day of school where you get to play around and eat all kinds of food. Normally I expect something like that to be coming out of Sayori. Speaking of, where is she? Ah, there you are. Aw, no, Sayori, you're sad. I spot Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down. She's acting just like she was yesterday. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? Either you are spacing out again or something's up. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to Monika and the others. Huh. Sayori, are you sure everything's alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? You tell me? You're clearly feeling off today. What's wrong? Gee, stop worrying so much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me the biggest smile she can muster. I'd buy it if it wasn't for the fact that the side of her mouth is twitching as she tries to maintain her composure. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody else. Definitely faking being okay, but I won't press her further. It might cause a scene. Well, I mean, alright then. Sorry for worrying about you. I turn away from Sayori and walk back to the others, but not before giving her a concerned glance. Once I return to where I was, I find that everyone's already left to their usual spots. Maybe Monika knows what's up. The two of them have been preparing for the festival the most out of everybody else here, so they must spend a lot of time together. I head over to Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at the teacher's desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, I need to ask you about something. Sure thing. What can I help you with? It's about Sayori. She's looking a little down today. down? What do you mean? Well, see for yourself. I stand aside so Monica can see Sayori. She's just sitting there dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe something's on her mind. Not maybe, there definitely is. Well, I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you about her. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Well, true, but she's never really liked this. She always talks to me about stuff that bothered her in the past, but, like, I don't know. Just now when I asked her, she was very dismissive. I've noticed this has been going on for a while now, since Wednesday at the very least. Sorry, I just thought you might notice something with her, that's all. No, it's okay. I'm her friend as well. I should have picked up on this by now. As club president, it's my responsibility to look after the well-being of my club members. She stands up and rests a hand on my shoulder. I'll go talk to her. Are you sure you'll have any luck with her? She's probably going to hide her feelings from you too. I don't think so. I think what's on her mind is you. Wait, me? What makes you so certain? Well, I have a feeling it's something that she would have a hard time bringing up with you. So I may have better luck finding out. Sayori talks to you more than anything, talks about you more than anything else, you know? And? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like the sun's rays penetrating through the clouds. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Isn't she? It's not any different now than it's always been, right? Maka leans in close and whispers to me. Perhaps... maybe you're seeing a side of her that you've never seen before. Just hang tight. I'll talk to her to see what's happening. Okay, I'll leave her to you then. I trust you, Monica. I'm sure you'll find out whatever it is. She smiles meaningfully before releasing my shoulder. I see her walk to Sayori, then kneel next to her before talking. I decide to keep my distance, assuming Monica's hunch about me is true. I sit at an empty desk and rest my head on my hands. Sayori keeps telling me not to worry. Hell, she almost looked mad about it earlier. But she ought to know that's impossible for me when she's feeling like this. I'd feel awful leaving her out and talking with the others instead. She's very special to me, so it weighs down on me that she wants to push me away. Aw, there's a moth. Aw, you're so adorable. Especially after all this time we spent apart. I really hope Monica can figure out what's going on. While rereading my poem for the festival, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Oh, you're back. How did it go? She certainly wasn't feeling herself, that's for sure, so I sent her home early for today. I peer around Monica cautiously. Looks like she followed through. Sayori is nowhere to be found. Yuri and Natsuki are still in their respective spots, reading their literature of choice. Any info on what's been bothering her? Monica? I'm sorry, she asked me not to tell you. In her words, she told me, I'll tell him when I'm ready, and that's as much as I could get out of her. I'm very sorry. She looks downtrodden. I know it's not because she can't do much. She must feel terrible for having to keep it away from me. I take a deep breath, stand up from my desk, and place my hands on her shoulders. Hey, I understand. You said that she would tell me eventually, right? As long as I'm going to know what's up, I'll feel much better. I'm also worried about that. Huh? What do you mean? Once you find out what's happening, I don't think you will. I just know it. It's that bad? Sorry. I let go after realizing I'm slowly tightening my grip around her. No, it's okay. It's endearing how much she means to you. Come on, let's get ready to share poems. She says that to me in a comforting whisper. She and I are in the same boat regarding Sayori, clearly. Maybe I underestimated just how much Sayori really means to me. I really like Monica in this What Why does everything look darker? I don't know. Okay, you three. It's time for us to finally start figuring out... Huh? That's a new one. What do you mean? You addressed the room slightly different this time. Yeah, is somebody missing? It's Sayori. Oh, where did she run off to? Did she have to pee? Natsuki, show some decency. What? Everybody pees. She wasn't feeling well, so I sent her home early today. Oh, I do hope that she'll be alright. You didn't know what was up with her? Who, me? Duh, who else, Mr. Childhood Romance? What? No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. We're just friends. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. She really needs to learn to look up from her manga at some point and pay attention to what's happening around her. Anyway, as I was about to say earlier, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's discuss what everyone will be doing this weekend. I listened attentively. I've already assigned everybody a task. Natsuki, you will be making cupcakes for the event.
Hell yeah! I knew you needed my talented baking skills.
We'll need quite a lot of them, and in different flavors too. Think you'll be up for that?
No sweat, Monika. Just say the number and I'll have a baker's dozen extra.
Awesome. Yuri, I've assigned you to be in charge of making banners and decoration. I figured it would suit your creative side. Thank you, Monika. I've never really tried making anything like that before, but I'll still try to deliver something to bring out the splendor of this place. Wow, she's pretty fired up all of a sudden. Quite the rare sight from Yuri. I'll make sure you do a wonderful job. I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job, Yuri. I'll be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets, and Sayori will be helping me design them. So that would just leave... Yes, you.
The useless one.
Hey! On the contrary, you've seen firsthand how helpful he's been over the past few days. I do have a question for you, though. Yeah? Does Sayori have a printer at her house? A printer? Oh, what for? We'll be doing our task at Sayori's place on Sunday, so we need to print out all the pamphlets and posters there. I'm asking you since you've probably been to her house before, right? Fair enough. I don't think she does, though. Oh. I do have a portable printer at my place. I can bring it to Sayori's place on Sunday if you'd like. That would be perfect. So if I'm already coming over to her place, are we all just going to work there? Well, that was my plan, yeah. I figured that all of us working together would be a lot more beneficial. Team bonding is a lot more... I can't speak. Also, why is Yuri giving Monika the side eye right there? Team bonding is important when it comes to the literature club after all. Plus, it'd help Natsuki and Yuri to become better acquainted with you.
Yeah, I ain't missing much, thanks.
I don't think I am either. I take you don't have any problems either, Yuri? No, I don't think so. Okay then, you two will get whatever you need for tomorrow and we'll all convene at Sayori's place on Sunday. Any questions? I raised my hand almost immediately. I have about 4 questions. Well, go on. Well, first, shouldn't we have ways of contacting each other? Oh, that's a good point. To solve that little issue, why don't we all exchange numbers right now? Everyone takes out their phones, including me. The girls already have each other's number. I end up being pretty much the only one doing any exchanging. Sayori's number is already on my phone, of course. Along with Mayura's and my father, those 3 numbers are the only contacts I've had up until now. Dang, you are a loser. Monika also adds me to the club's group chat, in case we need to communicate as a group outside of school. Okay, secondly, is Sayori aware of what's happening over the weekend? I told her what would happen before I sent her home, so don't worry about that. Okay, cool. Third, I'm not sure if you girls know, but I have a little sister at home. Do you think she could help us out? Of course. Any extra hands are a great help.
Hold the phone.
Now what?
How come you never told us you had a little sister?
Well, probably because you never asked me. Also, I didn't think I was supposed to specify if I had siblings before.
Okay, you got me there.
Lastly, I know you're going to use my printer, but what am I supposed to be doing? If in doubt, just help whoever needs help. So in other words, I'm a freelancer? Not what I'd compare it to, but sure, let's go with that. Did you have any other questions? Nope, that's about it. Alright then. With all the small stuff sorted out, we can wrap this meeting up for today. Remember to keep practicing your poems for the festival. I'm counting on you guys to give everyone a stellar performance. See you all on Sunday. And with that, we all gather our belongings and start to file out of the room. Today is the first day since I've joined the club that I'll be walking home alone. Thunder rumbles above us as I head out of the club. Man, this rain is coming down hard. It's a good thing I brought my umbrella with me. I can see why Sayori likes walking to and from school together. Walking out on your own just feels odd, in a way. Like there's just a piece of you that's missing and it's throwing everything off. I wonder if Mayura feels the same way whenever we walk home separately. Soon I stop and look to my left to see Sayori's house. I peer up at the wet bedroom window. There's definitely something up with her. Maka said that she'd tell me when she's ready. Maybe tomorrow would be a good time to ask her. If I can find out what's going on and help her feel better before Sunday, things will go a lot more smoothly in the club. Well, hopefully it'll be the same for us. Yeah, bro, I don't think that's how it's gonna work, unfortunately. Front kick, crescent kick, roundhouse kick, high-low punch. With a loud yeah, I finished my techniques. Oh, okay, that was a pretty good workout. Every so often on weekends, I do a 1 hour karate. What is karate? I do a 1 hour karate session. I was taught karate at a young age by my late mother. She was a world champion herself, with many trophies and titles to her name. Unfortunately for me, while she was my mother and did love me so, she put me through the iron ringer of hell to get me to where I am today. Her lessons were harsh. I can't speak. Let me just drink some coffee real quick. Her lessons were harsh, physically straining, stressful, and emotional. Though it's thanks to her that she strengthened my resolve never to give up no matter how challenging any situation was. Speaking of, I have a pretty pressing situation to attend to now. Sayori. As I turn around to head back inside, I see Mayura leaning on the door railing, watching me. Where are you going? To see Sayori. Okay, first get changed, because you reek all the way from here. I can't help but shoot a dismissive glance her way. It's not like I can help it. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Will do. As I walk past her, my mind suddenly clicks. Oh, Myra? Huh? I forgot to mention yesterday that I'll be at her house tomorrow. I have some friends who are going over there as well. Oh, friends of yours? That's new. Shut up. They're my club members, one of whom is Sayori. I also told them that you'll be helping out too. Just letting you know in advance, okay? Yeah, alright. Huh, didn't think you'd agree so easily. Well, weren't you gonna go see Sayori now? Yeah. I walk inside to get a quick shower. Man, she can be a pain sometimes. At least she's on board with tomorrow. In a short while, I'm at Sayori's front door. I text her in advance that I'm coming over, though she has yet to respond. I knock on her door. No response? Uh-oh. I fish out a spare key to her house, unlock the door, and go inside. Whoa, that's a pretty nice house. The house is dead silent. Sayori isn't on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. Usually she'd run down and greet me whenever I come over. Or if she was feeling very sunny, glomp me. I make my way to her bedroom and knock on her door. Sayori, you in there? Nothing. I open the door and peek inside, just in case. Sayori? She isn't here. Oh. That would explain the front door being locked. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I lightly kick a discarded cup out of the way as I sit on the mattress to think. If she's not home, then where is she? Where would she go? Come on, think. She's your best friend. You haven't got a clue as to where she could be? Not that I've really been the best friend I could be, I guess. Wait, friends. I look out her window towards the direction of a road I haven't gone up in a while. Could she have... I quickly exit her room and leave her house, making sure I lock it back up. It's just a hunch, but I'm praying it's a solid one. I have no idea what... Oh, playground. After a bit of a lengthy walk, I finally arrive at our old playground in the neighborhood. This place takes me back quite a bit. Many years ago, Sayori and I would come over here quite often after school to play together. And speak of the devil... Looks like my prayers are answered. I step closer to her and saw on the opposite swing. Sayori? She turns to look at me. I feel like she didn't expect me to show up. Oh, hi. There's that forced smile again. I don't want to call it fake, but it's pretty tough to hold that in. Neither of us respond for a good minute. It's been a while since we've been here, huh? Yeah, I guess it has been. Not much has changed, huh? I know you didn't just come here to talk about this place, Devin. Observant as always. I know Makari told everyone, but just be sure, do you know what we're doing tomorrow? Yeah, she told me before she sent me home. Would seem pretty silly not to keep her trusty vice president informed. Now she's putting up an act to make me not worry more. I can see right through her. She's behaving very unnaturally. This isn't the Sayori I know or remember. Time to stop being around the bush. I just came to see if you're doing okay. After you went home on Friday, I couldn't help but get worried. Not to mention, you're here instead of at home. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me forever. I know you all too well. So what's wrong? She then smiles and shakes her head. Again, everything's fine, dummy. Nothing to worry about at all. Sayori. For the first time, I see her eyes shrink in what I can only guess is fear. Fear of... me? Oh, what? It's true? You know it's not. I know it's not, too. I'm not the only one who's noticed there's something wrong either. Please, Sayori. Let me help you. What am I doing? I'm probably going to scare her off if I'm not careful. Who know? I mean, who's worried? It must be over some kind of misunderstanding. Do you really expect your best friend to misunderstand how you're coming off right now? I don't think I've ever raised my voice at her so much before. Sayori just stares at me, her terrified gaze slowly calming to a dead expression. You want to understand what's wrong. So there is something wrong? Sorry, listen to me. I get it if it's something complicated, but you shouldn't let that stop you from trying to confide in me or anybody else. You can trust me, Sayori. She looks away for a moment before slowly shaking her head, putting on a weak grin. Can I really trust that I won't hurt you with something this dark? Dark? Sayori? Dealing with something dark? That doesn't sound like her at all. Of course you can. I promise you won't hurt me. Pinky promise? She slowly extends her arm towards me, pinky finger raised. I quickly wrap my own finger around hers. Always and forever. She giggles a little before pulling her hand back. It's not her usual sweet laugh, though. It's something far more grated. I guess I really don't have a choice now, do I? Oh, you cruel, cruel world. Say what now? So... Hey, it's fine. Don't try to rush it, okay? Nodding her head, we both sit in silence for a couple of minutes. Her face is contorted in a serious yet empty stare at the ground below. It's frightening just how much of this side of her clashes with the Sayori I've always known. Finally, she turns back to face me. Okay, so... about there being something wrong with me. Yeah? Well, it's not a new thing. I've been like this for as long as I can remember. Not new. How come I've never noticed until now? Am I really that dense? She focuses harder on my face and takes a deep breath. I have really bad depression, Devin. Ever since you became my friend, and before that. I didn't want to hurt you with my sadness, so I pretended to be happy for you. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to think. Sayori, the most energetic and lovable girl I've ever met. It was all an act to hide herself from me? Of all the things that could be weighing heavily on her shoulders, was our friendship all this time nothing more than a coping mechanism? Why? Why, Sayori? Yeah? I don't understand. Are you certain this is how you're really feeling? Well, yeah? Surely there has to be more to it, right? Is there something wrong that's making you feel so depressed? No, Devin, it's not your fault. It's mine. I never should have let you see me like this. Okay, I want to be able to read that if I just hit it better than I... Sorry, what are you talking about? You're one of the most caring people I know. You don't deserve this. I do, though. It's my fault for thinking everything would just magically get better. Now I'm a problem for everyone in the club. I'm ruining everything by just being here. What? How long has she been feeling like this? Who told you that? Is there something you're not telling me? I did. You told yourself all these mean things? No, the thoughts in my head, Are you sure there's nobody hurting you? No! It's just me. My cloudy thoughts, but they're right. All I do is make people around me suffer. I'm hurting you right now, aren't I? I don't know how to respond. It does hurt to see Sayori like this, but I can't say that. Not when she's in pain. Your cloudy thoughts? It's okay. I'll just, It's almost torturous to look at her like this. I'll keep being cheery. I have to. Just forget about today, okay? Don't you go worrying about me anymore. You know I can't do that. You're my friend, Sayori. I'm always here for you. We have to get you some help. Maybe we can see a therapist or... No! As I stretch out my hand to comfort her, Sayori suddenly pulls away. Oh, why did I tell you anything? It's all ruined. She quickly hops off the swing set and starts running ahead, clutching her chest. Sayori, wait! I get up from the swing set and begin my pursuit. Sayori, please, just talk to me. I'm only trying to help. Ah! I trip on a rock and fell to the hard ground beneath me. Dang it, I think I just grazed my elbows. Devin! Surprisingly, I see Sayori running back towards me in a panic. Are you okay? I get back onto my feet. I'm fine. I just tripped. But you're bleeding. It's fine. I've had it worse than this. Oh. She starts gripping her head in what looks like frustration. What is wrong with me? Hey, Sayori, it's not your fault. I only fell, that's all. That's not what I mean. I shouldn't have told you any of this. You weren't supposed to know anything. But now that you told me, maybe I can help. I don't want you to help. I just can't inflict myself on you more than I already have. Why can't things just go back the way that they were? Why do I still do this to myself? Not wishing for her to dig herself into a deeper hole, I walk over and embrace Sayori. What are you? Hopefully doing the right thing. You always come running over to help when I get hurt, so I'm going to do the same for you. Sayori looks at me, seemingly a bit confused. But I'm not the one who fell, dummy. You're hurt inside, Sayori. Just because it's not visible doesn't mean nothing's wrong. She isn't hugging me back. I don't want there to be something wrong. You're not supposed to see this at all. I just want to go back and pretend this never happened. Sayori, that's enough. We can't just go back. I can't pretend that you're not in pain from all of this. We can work through this if you agree to sit down and talk about it. Please, just take a deep breath, okay? I promise I won't hate you. Sayori lets out a shaky sigh and relaxes a little bit into my hug. Well, if you promise, then I can try. It's the least I can do, Sayori. I bring her back over to the swings as we both sit down at them. Now, let's start from the beginning. Oh, are you sure you want to start there? It's kind of a lot. I'm not really sure when it even started anyway. Oh, if it's too much to handle, you don't have to go into all the details right now. I don't know. I really don't want to talk about this. But, Sayori, how am I supposed to help if I don't know what's going on? She still isn't looking at me. Dang it. What the heck am I supposed to do? Okay, look. She gives me a startled look as I grasp her hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really understand this like you do. But that's not going to stop me from doing whatever it takes to try and help you. No matter what your mind tells you, I'll always make sure to tell you what's true and what's not about who you are. I'm sure Monica will too. Was mentioning Monica a bad idea? After a few seconds, she squeezes my hand slightly in return. Thank you, Devin. I really don't think it'll help, but if you're so sure. I've never been more certain in my life. The two of us sit together in silence, still holding hands. Man, this is not what I thought today was going to be like. I never would have imagined something so devastating would claim Sayori of all people. Regardless, it's not going to change how I see her. She's my oldest and closest friend, and I'm not just going to let these clouds of hers change that. She wouldn't want that anyway. Guess I should say something light in the mood. Well, the festival preparations are tomorrow. Excited for those? A little. I think it'll be great, what with all of us working together and such. Yeah, everyone working together. Hey, how about you and I spend the festival together? Uh-huh. She spins to look at me, seemingly bewildered. You know, after we're done performing, maybe you and I go see some of the other booths? I'm sure you'd love to get some snacks anyway. Yeah, that sounds great. You think? Of course. Why does it sound like she's putting the mask back on? I can't tell if this is really her talking anymore. So much for having things change, I guess. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we head back to your place to prep for tomorrow? If you want, Myra and I can come over later and hang out like old times. Sayori ponders before looking back at me. We can play some games together. Okay. Just for a little while? Of course. I whip out my phone and send a text to Mayura. Come on, let's go home. She gets off the swing as I lead her back to the neighborhood. A short while later, we're back at Sayori's place, cleaning her kitchen and living room. You unlock Day 6 playground scene. Nice. The living room is, for the most part, done. I sigh as I dig out the last bowl that we figured Natsuki would need, setting it beside the plethora of kitchenware. Oh, I accidentally went... There's a back button? Hey, that's kind of cool. I just noticed that. Man, all this for one angry baker. How are you doing, Sayori? But upon looking over, she's slowly rubbing the bowl in the same spot. It's almost like she wasn't even interested, probably because she wasn't. Sayori? Eh? Oh, sorry. I was just, spacing out again? Yeah, that, exactly. Sorry, I'm just not used to cleaning my stuff like this. It's for an important occasion tomorrow. Nasi won't be happy if her gear isn't up to stuff. I know. She resumes cleaning, this time in a different spot, but still in a slow and unenthusiastic manner. Not even mentioning her friends could lift her spirits. Eventually, we finish up. A little while later, I return to Sayori's house with Mayura in tow. While Sayori, Mayura, and I play together, I still feel uneasy. Thanks to me and Mayura's efforts, she's enjoying herself now, but how long will that last? The revelation that Sayori was depressed this whole time still weighs heavily on my mind. She said she's had it her whole life. So, even when she was a child? What about the others at the club? Do they know? Monica probably knows about it. Sayori must have told her. I'll bring it up with her tomorrow. I just hope things go smoothly. Only one more day until the festival. It's going to be a pretty busy day. After wiping dust off my printer, I tiredly look at the clock on my wall. And it's 10:30. The other club members will be at Sayori's house in half an hour. Just thinking about her make my mind flash back to yesterday when she confessed. Why are you blinking like that, Sayori? No, I need to focus. I can't let this day slip by like yesterday. Hey, big bro, are we going to Sayori's now? I guess we should head over there now instead of waiting for the others. It'd be a good idea to see how Sayori's doing beforehand, anyway. Yeah, just a second. I carefully unplug and print the lifter. I carefully unplug and lift the printer off the desk that's been sitting on, and then join Mayura as we both head out. Aha. Ugh. We enter through the gate towards Sayori's house. Since my hands are still busy holding the printer, Mayura rings Sayori's doorbell. Oh, you look pretty tired, Sayori. Oh, hi guys! It's so good to see... Wait, you're not supposed to be here yet! Well, you decided to show up now rather than later. Oh, I see. Wait, you're helping us too, Mayura? Yeah, Big Bro thought I could help out. I was already bored, so, you know. Can we come in now? My arms are kind of killing me. Oh, sure. She steps to the side, allowing Mayura and I to enter the house. Once we step into the living room, I put the printer on the coffee table. Make yourselves at home. Did you need anything, like a drink or something? I think we should be alright, Sayori. It won't be much longer till the others arrive. I could go for some water, Sayori. Okay. I can't help but glance at Sayori as she walks to the kitchen. Despite her acting normal, I can't help but wonder if it's actually normal or if it's her mask all over again. Especially considering she clearly hasn't changed out of what she was wearing yesterday. It's uncomfortable feeling so uneasy around her now, but after yesterday, it's hard not to be. I'm afraid I might make her feel worse if I'm not careful around her. A few minutes later, my phone buzzes in my pocket. I pull out my phone and look at the group chat. Alright, I'm on my way now. Natsuki's tapping.
Tagging with Yuri. You okay with that?
Yuri's tapping. I don't mind.
Okay, cool.
I'm alright at Sayori's house, waiting for you guys. Oh, that's good. Why am I keep trying to press this phone? We won't keep you waiting much longer. Well, it seems the others might get here a little bit earlier than we planned. All the more minutes we can put to good use, the better. Huh. Hey, it's Devin. I need to talk to you when we have time. Question mark? Is it important? Yeah, it's about Sayori. I'm sure I don't need to explain much further. Okay, when we have a moment, we can talk about it. Thanks. See you in a bit. Whew. Alrighty. Monika's probably aware of her depression, but it's best to let her know that I am as well. I wonder if the other girls know about this. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to ask them in case that they don't. I didn't even ask Mayura yesterday. I don't like having to keep something like this from my sister. If Sayori finds out that more people got wind of her depression, though, she'll be even more miserable. Oh, that must be them. Don't worry, I'll get it. Oh, thanks. I walk over to the front room. Once I get near the door, I notice 3 silhouettes outside. It's best not to keep them waiting. Hey, everyone. And hello to you, too. Yep. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not Yuri's voice. Yes, greetings.
Yo.
Hey, guys. Themes the Mask is now in play.
Gee, you look like hell, Sayori. Something happened?
Oh, I was just really excited for today. It was hard to sleep. Monika doesn't look like she's entirely convinced.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll be able to get some more rest today. We all really need to be awake and focused tomorrow after all. Yeah, I know. Anyway, come on in, come on in. The 5 of us head to the living room where Mayura's waiting. Whoa, bro. You really need this many women in your life? Why am I not surprised? You know, it's not like that, Mayura. These are the members of the literature club I was telling you about, Sayori included. So, you're the harem leader, then? Oh gosh, boy crack. What? No! At the very least, one of them would have kicked me in the balls if he so much as brought that up.
Damn right they would. Trust me, your moron of a brother is going to regret being born if he even tries.
If you do, try not to kick him too hard. We don't need him becoming sterile. Hey! Everyone laughs at my expense, with Natsuki laughing the hardest.
I think I'm starting to like you already. You're so much better than this guy.
So that's how Mayura and Natsuki would get along. Yeah, I figured they'd get along pretty easily. Them uniting against me. Why is she blushing so much? That's a real question. I shake my head, pinching the brim of my nose.
Dude, you know we're only messing with you, right?
She elbows me slightly in the arm. Yeah, I'm more than aware.
Okay, good.
Carrying her baking supplies, Natsuki walks in and puts her free arm around Mayura's shoulders.
Alright, come on, girl. You can help me bake cupcakes.
Did you say cupcakes? Mayura does have a bit of a sweet tooth.
Sure did. If you do a good job, I'll let you have a spare one. My treat.
Do I get one too?
No!
And with that, they both go into the kitchen to help prepare the cupcakes. Yeah, I figured they'd be pretty good friends. I just stand there, reflecting on the hardcore denial I got from those pipsqueaks. Don't worry about it. You can go get one at the festival tomorrow. I know, it's not that. It's just that Natsuki has turned Mayura against me. I wouldn't consider it a bad thing. What does that mean? Well, I feel Natsuki was a little bit more accepting of you by getting to meet your sister. Perhaps through her, Natsuki will warm up to you quicker. She does have a point. Anything to reduce the amount of hostility between us is probably a good thing. even though there isn't much of that going on. Come into the living room. We should have the most space there. With that, everyone settles into the living room. I look over at Yuri, who's settling down a bag, lightly full of decoration supplies. As Yuri empties her bag, I turn to Monika, who's holding a bag of her own. So, who's helping who? Well, Sayori, could you help Yuri with the decorations since you already helped with the pamphlets? You got it! Sayori joins Yuri as they begin their work on the decorations, leaving Monika and I to work on whatever she has planned. I see that you brought the printer over as well. Yep, it's got some paper inside and it's all ready to go. Awesome. Let's get started then. She takes her laptop from her bag, boots it up, and starts the printing setup. As she's setting things up, my nose catches a whiff of sweet and flowery scent. Is that jasmine? Looking over to where Sayori and Yuri are working, I see them enjoying the smell of an oil diffuser. Oh, so that's where that smell is coming from. So you've noticed. What do you think of it? It's a pleasant smell, though I am curious. Why did you bring that here? Well, it's for the festival, actually. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than just relaxation. It enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. And it helps with confidence, too. Oh, so it's not just for the guests, but also to help us out. Ah, man, Yuri's voice makes me die. Gotta give credit where credit's due. That's a pretty brilliant idea, Yuri. I wonder where she got the idea for this from. Clearly, there's a lot about Yuri I've yet to know, but it seems like she has a soft spot for relaxation. She certainly looks like she's enjoying this a lot at the very least. Even Sayori looks content, like she's letting the smell carry her away to a far-off land. Ooh, it smells so nice! It makes me smile. That she seems stable for the moment, even though I know it'll disappear eventually. Well, keep up the good work, you two. I'll do my bit as best as I can. Yuri smiles as I walk back over to Monika. As I sit down, Monika observes me with a smile. Need something? Oh no, don't mind me. I was just watching you talk to Yuri. You sound like a real team player over there. Yuri deserves the praise. It's a pretty good idea. I agree. Aromatherapy works wonders for the mind and the spirit. Plus, with the cupcakes, I doubt anyone could resist checking us out. Indeed. We may have the trap worked out, but will it be compelling enough for people to stay? I guess we'll just have to find out tomorrow. Monika connects the laptop to the printer wirelessly and starts printing away. Hey, you don't mind if I check up on Natsuki and Mayura, do you? Not at all. The printing will take a bit. Plus, I'm sure they'll appreciate that team player energy of yours. Trust me, I'm gonna need it for those two. Bruh, why is your printer so loud? I stand up once again and head for the kitchen. Upon arriving at the kitchen, I see Natsuki and Mayura working hard. My, where do you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag besides the table. My. She jumps backwards at my sudden presence and bangs her elbow into a metal bowl, knocking it to the floor with a loud clang and making Natsuki jump. What the heck's that? Natsuki then sees me. What do you want? You nearly gave her sister a heart attack. Sorry, I was just confused about the nickname. Wait, you heard that? She looks back at Mayura, who's pounding at both of us. My sister aside, I just came to see how you girls are doing. Oh. It's going pretty well, thanks. By the way, your sister rocks hardcore. What do you mean? We share a ton of interests. Why didn't you introduce me to her sooner? Well, clearly she's found her soulmate. I'm going to make the best cupcakes ever for you guys. Does that mean you'll make them for us at home too? Sure, if I'm hungry enough. Well, that's... Wait a minute. Are you saying you'd only make them for yourself? You betcha. Good one. There's no use in fighting her on this one. I get Natsuki on her side. At least I get Natsuki on her side again to double team me. Well, I'll stop distracting you and let you get back to baking.
Okay. Yeah, see you in a bit.
Ugh. I sit beside Monica just as the final pamphlet is being printed. Welcome back! You got here just in time. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out pretty nicely. Sure thing. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the couch. They do look pretty good. I didn't know she was talented with graphic design. Wow, you're right. It looks like it was made by a pro. This will definitely get people's attention. I catch Monica's cheeks flashing a faint red as I flip through the poems. I thought so too. Everyone's poem, including mine, is neatly printed on its own page. Each poem has a decorative border that gives each of them more of a personal feeling. Man, she really went all out for this. I kind of feel bad not doing as much as she has. After I flip through the pamphlet, I feel Monica put a hand on my shoulder. Looking towards her, I see that once radiant look now replaced with one of seriousness. That could only mean one thing. So, you said you wanted to talk with me. Now would be a good time for it. I nod wordless to her in return. It's all she needs to see. She then gets up, carries her jacket, and motions for me to follow her. Where are you two going? I just need to have a word with him for a moment. We won't be long. Oh, alright. It's incredible how easily Maka can switch from serious to sunny in a flash. Almost like Sayori. We then step outside and walk to the front gate. She turns to face me as she finishes straightening her jacket. Okay, now we have some privacy. If I remember right, this is about Sayori, yes? I nod wordlessly again. Okay then. No sugarcoating. I want to know everything. I put my hands behind my back and take a deep breath in a slight effort to keep myself composed. Alright, well, let me start from the beginning. As I'm sure you're aware, Sayori's been acting weird since around Wednesday or Thursday. By Friday, it became so apparent that I just couldn't ignore it. I've known Sayori my whole life. She's never been like that around me when we were younger. That was until I confronted her yesterday. I saw her at the playground nearby. I went up to her and asked what was going on. She just dropped the biggest bombshell I never thought I'd hear from her. It was that she has depression, wasn't it? I just nod again. I knew it. So, did she tell you? Uh-huh. At the time, it was just me and her in the club. We were still trying to find new members. She trusted me with her secret. And now, she's told you too. I lean against the front gate, pressing my left hand into my forehead with worry. If she felt the need to tell Monica about it, clearly it's been bad enough that she needed somebody, anybody, to talk to about it. Where the hell was I for that? I can't process this. All of this. It's like, when I look at her, I don't see the friend I grew up with so clearly anymore. My head and my mind keep screaming at me that it's all a lie, but the more I think about all this, I can't help but wonder, how could I have been so blind? How could her own friend be so blind? I take a moment to try to calm down. I can't get too emotional. Oh, screw it. If I'd known her better back then, things would have been different. I could have done more for her, and she could have been so much happier. So why did she never tell me? Why wait until now to start letting it out? She said it herself. It's painful when others show concern for her. That's what she told me anyway. She takes a deep breath before continuing. I remember when we were talking about, poem writing. She was being such a sweetheart while we were chatting. I couldn't have possibly imagined something was wrong with her. But after I read what she wrote to me one day... What did she write? Dang. What? No. No, 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 no. Sayori would never. I mean, I know she was feeling bad, but I... It's that bad? Seeing her strained face, I somehow forced myself to stay calm on the outside. My head screaming at me to let out my feelings of terror, but I can't. I can't grieve in front of my friends. It'd probably just upset them more. I look away for a bit, contemplating before returning my gaze to Monica. As much as I hate to say this, I think her depression is only going to get worse. I don't doubt that. I'd ask her if she would see a professional about it. She's scared to open up about it, and I respected her choice. But maybe we'll have to choose for her if it gets bad enough. I agree. She'll no doubt be opposed to therapy, but it'd help her in the long run. If she truly wants us to be happy, she has to learn that leaving us won't help anyone. Especially her friends who care so much about her. Honestly, if it wasn't for her, the club wouldn't be how it is today. As the president of the literature club, I have to look out for all my members. We can't lose her. We give each other a firm nod of understanding, as if we were in sync. Any negative feeling I had now is replaced with determination, Undertale. I guess all we have to do for now is keep an eye on her tomorrow. Let's all just hope that the festival will go without a hitch. Don't worry, with club going on its full swing, it will succeed. I just know it. Yeah, we can do this. Monica then checks her phone. Yeah, well, I think we've discussed all we needed to. Let's head back inside and help the others with finishing up. Yeah. After you, Miss President. Monica giggles before walking back into the house with me, following from behind. As Monica and I walk inside and back into the living room, everyone looks in our general direction. You were gone for quite a while. You must have been having quite the conversation. Well, you could say that. It's always nice to get some fresh air, too. Helps clear the mind. Despite masking our conversation in a relaxing way, I can't help but glance at Sayori's clueless expression. We can only hope the festival goes as planned and we get more members. That would definitely lift her spirits. But if we fail... Maybe I shouldn't think about that. It gives me a very uneasy feeling. Hey, Nazi, don't interrupt my monologuing.
Hey, you're back. I was wondering when you two were going to stop making out.
Very funny, Natsuki. Was that really necessary?
Anyway, if you didn't do anything else, then come help us.
I guess I'll help Natsuki with the baking. I'll help Sayori and Yuri with the remaining decorations. Don't strain yourself with the bakers now. I'll see if I can manage. Well, more like endure whatever she plans to throw at me.
Maybe don't make that sound so tempting and you'll be fine.
We split to our respective stations and resume our activities. After several hours of hard work, and a few breaks here and there, we finish all of our festival preparations. Thanks to Sayori and Yuri, the decorations were finished, including a decorative banner and ribbons to hang in the clubroom door. Since the banner was painted, it'll stay here to dry for the night, and then be brought to the club in the morning. Natsuki's magic and Mayura's hard work delivered several batches of cupcakes, each with a different color and a unique word, all emphasizing the theme of the club. Natsuki told Mayura to keep them at our house since she didn't trust Sayori to keep them here. At least she'd take a couple for herself. As for the pamphlets, Monica will be taking those home with her. During our work, Mayura got to chat with the other girls and become acquainted with all of them. Hopefully she's found new friends with them, just like I have. Now it's 5 o'clock and it's about time for us to go, for everybody to go. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. All of us gather at the front door. Okay, everyone. We managed to finish with everything just in time. I'm so proud of all of you. You guys are the best. Everyone shares a glowing smile on their face. I'd also like to thank Sayori for letting us come to our house to do all this. Thank you for allowing us to make use of your house. It was no problem. It was so much fun having you guys over. And thank you, Myra, for lending a hand with our work. Oh boy, my voice is starting to die. Myra politely bows to the club president. Yeah, it was cool getting to meet you and work with everybody. Oh, and thanks for looking out for my big brother. I turned my head to Myra, kind of surprised by her kind words. Myra? Oh, wait, I should say putting up with him, right? Yeah, there it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Of course, Natsuki's laughing her head off.
Yeah, I got that right, girl. Oh, you have my number, right?
Sure do. They both share a wide grin at each other, almost like they're scheming something. Well, I think he's shown to be quite a valuable member of this club already. Wouldn't you agree, girls? Well, wouldn't have it any other way. I agree. He's certainly been a welcome addition. Come on, Natsuki.
I guess he's cool, yeah. He might be thick-headed at times, but he's much better than most of the boys at school.
That's the nicest thing she's ever said about me. She really does have a heart after all.
Not that it's saying a lot, but, you know.
Well, it's still an improvement, I guess. Well, thanks guys. That means a lot. While I did hesitate to join, I don't regret that decision one bit. It's been a real pleasure to meet new people and catch up with old friends. I hope this festival will go down in the club's history books as a memorable event. Everyone nods in agreement. But Sayori doesn't seem to share the same energy as the others. Concerning. Okay, everyone. I think we can all call this special meeting over now. I expect to see you all nice and early to get the club ready, and don't forget to practice your poems tonight. It'll be the last chance you have, after all. Alright, you're dismissed. Everyone gathers their belongings and makes their way to the front door. Sayori walks out with us. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow.
Don't forget the cupcakes. They are made by the heart and soul of the master baker and her protege.
That almost sounded cheesy, but it's best not to point it out when she's acting all high and mighty. Have a good night, and keep practicing. See you girls tomorrow. I'll be there to cheer you on. We're going to make this the best event ever. Natsuki and Yuri say their goodbyes and leave, heading back to their homes together. Myra waves to everyone as she starts to head back to her house. I then look at Sayori as her excitement quickly dies out. Sayori. Huh? What's wrong? I open my mouth, but I hesitate. I can't find the right words at the moment. I look briefly at Monica, who doesn't look any more sure than I do. Come on, dude, say something. Well, did you have fun today? Uh-huh, I sure did. Yuri has such a beautiful imagination. I want to learn how to do decorations like that too. Maybe, like, in my room. That would be pretty neat. You'd have to clean it up first to have enough space, though. Oof. Bad choice of words. Oh, I'm sorry, Sayori. That was poor choice of words. I didn't... It's okay. You sure? Uh-huh. I know you weren't trying to be hurtful. You're right, I really do need to clean up my room. I just can't seem to find the time for it. It's definitely getting worse. If I don't help Sayori feel okay, she might end up botching her performance tomorrow. She certainly won't feel good if that happens. I have to cool it down for now. I bring my hand to Sayori's head and start to caress it gently. Sayori's features don't change, but she doesn't protest. Hey, you still want to hang out at the festival after our performance ends tomorrow? Monica and I share a look. Neither of us seemed sure on how to reach her. Thank you. I think I really needed that. I'm just really scared. I want to make people happy tomorrow. And we'll know you'll succeed at it. Trust us, Sayori. The stupid moth's on my computer now. You'll do wonderful, hun. Yeah. I might not understand my feelings, but I trust you guys. I'll make sure that this event will be the best one ever. You won't be doing it alone either. Yeah, I know. Well, I better let you guys go now. I'll see you in the morning. Alright. Go away. See you tomorrow, Sayori. Have a good night. Sayori opens her front door and heads back inside. I turn to Monica, smiling. Thank you, Monica. That was a big help. Honestly, I feel even less certain about Sayori and how we should be trying to help her. Should I be doing more for her? Maybe I should take a different approach to this. Not to mention, I have a sinking feeling that something's bound to go horribly wrong. I don't know what to think. Hey, are you feeling okay? I feel Monica's hand resting on my shoulder. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just uneasy, that's all. About tomorrow? Yeah. Will Sayori really be okay? I wish I could tell you. We really need to keep an eye on her for tomorrow, that's for sure. I'm just worried about her mental health. Yeah, that makes two of us. I want Sayori to be just like how I've always known her. But that's only wishful thinking now, huh? Yeah, I know what you mean. We can only hope the festival will help to change all that for her. It won't cure her depression, obviously, but I still believe it'll help at the very least. If it goes well. Which we'll make sure of. Anyway, I better start heading home now. Make sure you practice your recital today. No problem, Monica. Great. See you bright and early tomorrow. And just like that, she makes her way to the road home with a bright smile. She waves back at me, and I wave in return. Despite her shining aura of hope, I can't exude the same energy as her. All I feel is worry. But it can't be helped. I gotta give everything I got for tomorrow. This festival is a make or break for the club, and I'll do whatever it takes to ensure that we succeed. For Sayori's sake. I head back home to start practicing for the upcoming gauntlet ahead. Why does it sound kind of weird? Well, it's the day of the festival. Surprisingly, I got here a lot earlier than everyone else. Might as well relax while I got the time. Well, actually, I could do a better change of scenery for this. Slowly, I make my way up to the roof of the school. The perfect place to relax before the oncoming storm of people. Maybe I could do some last-minute practice while I'm here, too. What in the... Who is that? Oh, it's Sayori. Why is it... Don't warn me. Sayori? Is it Sayori? Wait! Oh, dang. No! I sit up in a flash, sweat trickling down my forehead. After a few moments, I manage to stay in my breathing. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Bro, what happened? I heard you scream, and you never really screamed, so... It's nothing. Don't worry about it. But, really, sis, I'm fine. Come on, let's get ready for the festival. Okay. She nods slowly and creeps out of my room as I swipe this cold sweat from my brow. I can't let her know what I saw. She'll instantly panic over Sayori. Sayori. This day has to go right. It just has to. After about an hour or so of getting ready, Myra and I head outside, cupcake trays in hand. Myra insists that she carries them since she figured Natsuki would freak out if she saw me with them. Guess it's no surprise considering I didn't help that much with them. Before we set off to school, we both agreed to check on Sayori to see if she was awake. Thankfully, by the time we both got to her house, thank goodness, she has already emerged from her gate carrying all the decorations she made with Yuri. I wonder if she got up early. That would be a good sign. Hey, Sayori! Morning, you two! It's finally the day of the festival. You said it. Hey, I can take that bag of ribbons, just so you have less to carry. Ah, thanks. Marguerite grabs the straps of the bag, holding the ribbons off her left arm. Alright, let's go. We don't want to be late. Better let the others know we're on our way. On our way now. Ah, great. See you then.
Keep Sayori out of those cupcakes, by the way.
I look up from that just in time to gently swat her hand away from peeling back the foil.
Oh, come on!
Good catch, bro. Tea is taken care of. Dumb zip. As the three of us make it to the gate, we take a little time to look around as all the preparations being made. Dang, 10 people are watching this? That's cool. Students are everywhere, getting their booths checked out and ready before the festival begins. Sorry, decked out. Whoa. After walking through a decorated hall, the three of us arrive at the club room. Monica is the first one to greet us as she is sorting out the pamphlets. Good morning. You guys are the last ones here. I look around and see Yuri and Natsuki chatting with each other. I got it. The fly. They turn their heads and walk over to us.
Morning, Sayori. Hey, Mei Mei.
Morning, guys. Hi, Natsuki. Do I get a good morning, Natsuki?
Oh, yeah, hi.
Wow, even on a day like this, I get ignored. Oh. Good morning. I hope that you're feeling well today. I am, thanks. Thank you, Yuri. Always filling in what Natsuki can't be bothered with. Sorry, Myra and I set down the supplies we brought on a line of tables next to the podium at the front of the desk of the classroom, I think. Looks like these will be our designated seats. Facing the crowd. Oh, joy. I notice Natsuki is staring at the cupcakes for any defects as Monica walks up to us. Well, now that we have all of our supplies here, let's split up into groups and get everything in order. I think that our two tallest members should hang the banner and ribbons up. Are you okay helping Yuri out with that? Sure thing. Natsuki and Myra, you guys put a cupcake on each desk for our guests, and light the candles. Oh, and set aside some for us as well.
Gladly. We deserve some of the hard work we put into this whole thing.
Oh, finally. Sari and I will set the pamphlets out and hang the flyers up outside and around school. Everyone knows what to do? We all nod in response. Alright, let's get to it.
Yeah!
With our motivation heightened, we set to work on our respective duties. He said duty. Oh! Sorry about that. After several minutes of hard work, the club room has been transformed into something amazing. With Yuri's diffuser and small treats on all the desks, the atmosphere of the room is feeling a lot more cozy. I don't think I've ever felt this relaxed in a club room before. Some people might say we went a little overboard for a club focused on literature, but honestly, I think this is all good enough. It's not like we're doing anything too crazy to get attention, like, say, having the girls wear bunny suits or something like that. Could you imagine? That'd be pretty... Wow. Wait. That was a weird thought. Anyway, what's done is done. Great job, guys. Oh, sorry, that's Monica. Great job, guys. This all looks perfect. These decorations are amazing, Yuri. Yeah, you've got so much creativity, Yuri. From the look on her face, she probably wants to deny it, but can't bring herself to do it. Thank you. And Myra, thank you for helping us set up too. You're very welcome. If you ever need my help with your club, don't hesitate to ask. I look at Sayori, who seems a lot more cheerful now. Glad to see you in a chipper mood, Sayori. Well, you noticed. Well, it's kind of hard not to be feeling good right now.
Things are starting to look up for all of us now that the day is finally here. And I'm glad you're going to participate in this event with us too. It makes me really happy. I return the smile just as the school intercom sparks to life.
Attention students! The club festivals are now open. Remember to have fun and enjoy the many events your fellow students are presenting today.
I'll be by the school gate with everyone. See you guys soon. And good luck. She departs from the club room. Did I get it? Yes. Okay, everyone, let's round this up with some words of encouragement. Sorry, want to start us off? Sure thing. I want to say, this is harder than I thought. Oh, I know. Give it everything you got, guys. She thrusts her right fist into the air like a cheerleader as she ends her little spiel. Very well done. Yuri, you're up next. Oh, what? Oh, very well. I'd like to say that, regardless of how the performance goes, I hope that everyone will have a fun time, no matter the outcome. Fancy. Natsuki, you're up. I might have been against this at first, but that doesn't mean I won't give it all I got. So pardon my French, but let's kick this festival's ass, guys! By the way, I will swear as Natsuki, by the way. I don't swear usually on this channel. That's just not my personality, but when it comes to Natsuki, I'll swear, okay? Well put, Natsuki. I'll go next. You guys are the best club members I could have ever asked for. Even if we get more numbers, you guys will always be the nearest and dearest to me. Aww. Anyway, that just leaves you, newbie. Thanks. Okay. This may sound like it'll very draw out to you guys, but I just want to say thank you to all of you. I honestly wasn't keen on the idea of joining the club before I found myself stumbling in here last week, but now I'm glad that I did. Seeing how passionate you guys can be around literature in all of its forms was really inspiring, and being able to work with all of you was a lot of fun. Especially since it got me to spend more time with somebody special. Aw, hey, I'm not the main focus here. True, but you're still a focus. All of you are, really. Thank you, everyone. Even if we don't get any more members at this club, at this event, you've at least got one, and he's here to stay. Huh. Natsuki actually looks happy with me for once. Guess I nailed it. Wow. You have such a way of words. Okay, everyone, let's get ready. Oh, wait! She brings her head to the center of her circle, or her hand to the center of her circle. Let's all form a club oath. We each put our hands together and say something inspiring, one at a time. What? Oh, that sounds so cool! Indeed, it's a novel idea. Okay, I wasn't cool with the whole encouragement thing, but... Oh, come on, Natsuki! Hey, fine. Alright, count me in too. The four of us stack our hands on top of each other, and Monika's. Monika clears her throat. Okay, repeat after me. For our club, our friends, and our future. For our club, our friends, and our future! Hey! Alright, not bad for our first club cheer. Now, let's all say for the Literature Club. On 3, everyone. 1, 2, 3... For the Literature Club! That was the most hyped I've ever been in my whole life. With our motivation heightened and our spirits peaked, we dispersed to our selected tables. After about a minute or two after we sat down, Myra and a couple of other students start to wander inside, looking over all the decorations and admiring the cupcakes. Hello everyone, welcome to the Literature Club. We'd like to thank you all for taking the time to check us out. On each desk is a pamphlet that will let you read along with the poems that we'll be performing today. Please help yourself to a cupcake while you watch our show. If you enjoy the performance, there's an enrollment form on each pamphlet to fill out if you're interested in joining us. There's a good amount of students in the room now, some of them snacking on cupcakes. Once most of them are seated, Monika returns to the podium and clears her throat. Alright then, now that we're all seated, it's time for our main event.
Okay. That was completely unnecessary, Monica. I'll be starting this off with my poem, The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her straightforward, confident voice fills the room and grabs everyone's attention. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. She, too, has a way with words. Everyone's eyes were on Monica, almost like they were hypnotized by her. Actually, it looks like some of the guys in the crowd are a little too ensnared. They're looking at her, but it feels more like her beauty's a focus to them than her actual words. It's an uncanny reminder that those guys from last year, rude, inconsiderate, and just plain inappropriate. I just can't take what I'm seeing at face value, though. Surely there's more to these news guys than what I'm used to. Finally, Monica finishes her recital. Thank you all for listening to my poem. Now let's move on to our next member, Yuri. The stage is all yours. You got this, Yuri. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. You got this. Once she makes it to the podium, she looks up in fiery confidence. Dang it. I had a feeling that would happen. However, some whistling from the boys I saw earlier shattered her confident look. So much for wishful thinking. Some of the girls giggle while others look at them in disgust. Meanwhile, Yuri struggles to regain her composure. Hello. This poem is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. And there's the first guy to get a glare from me. Time to hope it stays that way. Hopefully, not fruitlessly. Yuri somewhat manages to find the confidence to start reading her poem, but her voice is still shaky. Soon, however, she starts sounding more confident as she continues to read. Looking at the crowd again, I can see things were slowly going downhill. Some students aren't even paying attention, others are a few are whispering to each other, and others are tossing cupcake wrappers on the floor. One in particular, though, really catches me off guard. He was the only guy that was focused on Yuri, almost too focused. He's glaring at the podium with an unnerving smile. Lots of bad vibes coming from this guy. Yuri was starting to lose her energy as the chatter got louder. Suddenly, she finishes. The four of us start clapping. Only girls in the audience clap along as the boys whistle at her again. Monica looks about as annoyed as I'm getting. Natsuki is straight up fuming at them with gritted teeth. No doubt she's getting fed up with how her cupcakes are getting treated. Sayori, her upbeat energy looks like it's wavering a bit. Thank you, Yuri. Truly a wonderful performance. Yuri has already returned to her desk and hidden her face away. Sayori hops over to comfort her. She's down for the count. Looking back at the crowd, I see that boy who was eyeing Yuri getting up and leaving, still wearing that unnerving grin. Before our next club member goes up, please be respectful during the poetry performance and keep the chatter to a minimum. Now let's give it up for our latest addition. Oh, that must be me. I get up from my seat and head to the podium. It doesn't look like the crowd's getting any better, even after Monica spoke up. None of the boys are paying any attention to me, only chatting with each other and blowing out the candles. The girls aren't faring much better. Some of them started oohing at me, like I'm the main focus here. May I remind you not to disturb our members while they're presenting? She sounds angry? Sorry. You may begin now, Devin. Okay. The poem is called... Hey, buddy, are these girls part of your harem or something? And there was another guy who's earned a glare from me. These guys had to be first years or something, I swear. Okay, Natsuki. That's Natsuki for you. Monica covers Natsuki's mouth before she can start tearing the guy a new one. Sorry. Carry on. He rightfully keeps his mouth shut. As I was saying, the poem is called Love and Destiny. Using the limited magic of my voice, I start reciting my poem how I imagine it would sound when writing it. I
I feel like I'm doing a lot better than my rehearsing, and here I thought it was going to be more intimidating than it actually is. Unfortunately for me, my stress-free performance isn't changing the lessening attention of the audience. It seems like only the girls are really paying attention, and it's not feeling like they're focused on the poem. Most of the boys are either chatting, getting up to leave, or tossing more cupcake wrappers at each other. Is anyone actually interested in the club anymore? When I finish my poem, only the girls in the club applaud. Hey, can I get your number after this? You look so cool up there, handsome. Masterfully done. An excellent poem. Heading back to my seat, I notice Myra giving me a weary thumbs up. The other girls aren't looking like they're in any better spirits either. Monica looks like she's struggling to keep herself composed. Yuri still hasn't lifted her head off the desk. Natsuki was seething, clutching her paper in anger. And Sayori's mood seems to be worsening as she keeps trying to comfort Yuri. Anyway, let's have Natsuki take the floor. Oh boy. Natsuki gets straight up from her desk and walks over to the podium. Hold on, I forgot Natsuki's voice for a second. My poem is called Jump, so everybody listen up. Natsuki takes a deep breath. But just as she's about to start, we can hear all the girls snickering, now being joined in by the boys. Natsuki looks pissed, but Monica clears her throat loudly before she can say anything. She proceeds to read her poem, going for an energetic rhythm. Despite her attempts to stay focused, it seems the snickering is putting too much pressure on her. Hey, can't you see I'm reading here? Oh, dang it. High school girls are just so... No, we can't see you at all, short stack. She looks like she's about to drive... Oh, wait, that was a guy? Was that a guy? Maybe? I don't know. She looks like she's about ready to pile drive him into the wall. Frankly, I don't blame her. Once she finishes her poem, the only applause she got was from the four of us and Myra. Hey there, sorry to bother you, but do we need a what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. She furiously storms back to her seat not long after. Oh, well then. Thank you, Natsuki. That brings us to our final performer, our vice president of the club, Sayori. Oh, this isn't going to go good. You got this, Sayori. Sayori shuffles to the podium with defeated body language. Looks like she's nearly about to give up. She looks up to the crowd, trying her best to smile. Hi, everyone. This poem is called My Meadow. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, gosh. No, poor Sayori, dude. Alright, I gotta give this with all the Nazi I've got in me. Will you assholes shut up? Or what, shorty? Not like you can do shut up. Natsuki's frustrations with the crowd has radiated fully onto me. She worked hard on this poem just like the rest of us did, you ungrateful bastards! If you don't have the decency to shut up and listen because of a title, then get out! The guy backs away before he turns around and walks out, but not before tearing down the banner on his way to the door. Silence echoes throughout the club room. Gee, is that what this place is like? Yeah, he's hot, but this club really blows. I only came for the free food anyway. Yeah, this was a waste of time. Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's find another club that doesn't suck like this one. Can you get the link to what? Dang, poor Sayori, though. The four students managed to get everyone else out of the door with them. They all left in droves. All that was left was Myra, who was looking at Sayori with concern. Sayori. I can't even begin to read her expression. She's frozen at the podium. I don't even know what bro's talking about. All that time I worried how today was going to go for her, and she wasn't even given a proper chance. I can't help but feel guilty. They left because of me, didn't they? I wanted today to be perfect for her. Did I end up ruining everything? You can sit down now, Sayori. Sayori makes her way past me and back to her desk, not saying a word as her tears keep falling. Meanwhile, Yuri was keeping a panicked eye on me. My outburst probably made her feel worse too. I put my hands on a desk in an effort to calm myself down. I think it would be best to just cancel the event. With that bitter announcement, all of us just stand in place, gazing at our wrecked efforts. The state of the club room reflects on what the performance turned out to be, a complete and utter failure. I'll give you guys some space. She gets up from her seat and quietly walks out of the room. Hi, little moth. Hey, come over here. Come on. Okay. I never thought it would turn out like this. I knew this was a bad idea from the start. Why do we even... Natsuki, now is not the time. Now I've got them all scared. Great. I just had to punch the desk, didn't I? I take a deep breath as I turn to face Natsuki. It wasn't the idea that was the problem, Natsuki. It was the people that were the problem. Even I honestly can't believe how awful they were. They were so disrespectful to all of us. They were all acting sensible when I started. Monika, they were more enticed by your looks and less by your words. Trust me, I was watching them. Monika stares at me for a second before pinching the bridge of her nose in frustration. I feel awful for Yuri, too. You're telling me? All those jackasses whistling at her? Freaking perverts. It wasn't just them. Those girls. They were starting to get under my skin. Total bitches, I know. And Sayori had it worse. Yeah. I feel like I was partly to blame. No, don't say that. She's right. You had every damn right to yell at them. She worked hard on that poem, and this is how her efforts pay off? I swear, I was ready to deck some of those jerks. I clench my fist tightly in frustration. Yuri tries to speak up, but her voice is shrill. It wouldn't have helped. Too much anger. Yeah, I know that. I take some more deep breaths. Eventually, I'm fully calmed down. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that. And you too, Sayori. You didn't deserve any of that. Is there any way we can make it up to you? Silence. Sayori? I turn around only to be met with an empty desk and chair. Wait, where's Sayori? Everyone else now just seems to notice her absence. Wasn't she just here with us? Maybe she went to the bathroom or something? Did she run off somewhere? Wait. Right, the dream. She wouldn't, right? That would be too depressing, right? No. No. Well, we have to find her. What do you... Looks like she's catching on. Oh, crap, you're right. Whoa, guys, what's going on? You're freaking me out. Just trust us, okay? Monika and I run out of the room, with the other two following close behind. We look up and down the hallway, but to no avail. Let's split up. Yuri, Natsuki, cover the lowest floors and the outside courtyard. Meanwhile, we'll search this floor, the bathrooms, and the roof. Guys, she probably just went home, right? Like, totally normal? Natsuki, just We just want to make sure. We have reasons to believe she might be in trouble. Nodding, Natsuki and Yuri run down the hallway. The two of us waste no time and start running together down the opposite way. We check various classrooms only to find them empty. We then arrive at the bathrooms. Ma quickly ducks into the ladies' room while I wait for her. Man, this isn't good. Where is she? Maka quickly comes back out, looking even more worried. Not in here either. Guess that only leaves one place left. We both dash down the hall and through the door to the school stairs, gunning for the roof. I have a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. Sayori was already in a bad spot mentally. There's no way the mocking from earlier didn't hit her deep. I can't stop thinking about what she told me. Sayori. That nightmare, it's flooding my mind again. Please let it be wrong. Please let me be wrong. She wouldn't, she couldn't. Not just because some bastards laughed at her. Please don't let her be on the other side. Just in case. The sunlight is blinding for a second, but the moment I'm able to look, I catch Monica clasping her hands over her mouth in terror. Looking over to where her gaze was. Oh, shoot. I mean, nothing's being shown yet, but far on the other side of the rooftop doors, Sayori was standing on the ledge of the roof, peering down at the school grounds. Just behind her were her slippers, with her poem folded and tucked under them. The papers the poem was written on was slipping to the backside, but I didn't have time to see what it says. Monica was motionless, unable to say anything. Well, I guess it's time. Now everyone can be happy. Don't worry, guys. I won't be a problem anymore. She's bending her knees. Crap! Here, weak. Sayori! She starts from her launching position and wobbles as she loses her balance. Luckily, my arm manages to grab hers before she can fall, though I nearly bumped my head into the metal bars separating us. You weren't supposed to find me. Sayori, what the hell are you thinking? Are you insane? My yelling radiates around the schoolyard due to how high we are. Soon, some students are looking up to the scene above them. Everyone looks at in shock. A couple of them pull their phones out to record us. I was hoping to disappear without you guys noticing. I don't belong here anymore. You can let go now. Let me go so I can finally be at peace. Please. It's for the best. My hand only tightens its grip around her arm. Then I start to pull backwards to get her away from the ledge. But then she starts trying to resist. What are you doing? Stop! Sayori, you know damn well I'm not going to let you do this. I'm not letting you fall. I won't let you go. Why? We're part of this being what's best for us, don't you get it? As much as she tries to tear herself from my grip, I won't budge. Let me go. It hurts so much. I can't keep putting up with this. It would be so much better if you could just let me go. Sorry, please don't say that. But it's true. Didn't you hear them all laughing at me? Calling me childish? You all worked so hard for today, and I messed everything up for you, all because I had to be a child and pick such a stupid name for a poem. If I hadn't done that, maybe they wouldn't have laughed. Maybe you wouldn't have been screamed at those guys. And the club would have had a future. Now it won't. And it's all my fault. The club is better off without me. You're better off without me. You know that too. Things were so much better before you joined. So much better. I mean, you even called me insane. And maybe you're right. I can't do anything right. I'm pathetic. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry I asked you to join the club. I'm sorry I was weak and let you see behind my mask. I'm sorry I've been nothing but baggage to you this whole time. I wish I could go back in time before any of this happened. I wish I was anywhere else but here. And I wish you'd just let me go already. She's now having a full-on breakdown, shouting at me while tugging furiously at her arm to break free. It's getting to the point where I have to center my stance to keep her from pulling herself too far back in this cruel game of tug-of-war. Sayori, please! If I wasn't here, then you guys wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me! You could have done so many great things by now, but no! You just had to keep me involved! Can't you see I'm nothing but a liability to you? Let me go, dammit! At this point, she starts hitting my arm hard to weaken my grip. What's Monica doing? Monica, come help me! Sayori, stop! I'll stop when you let me go! She's really starting to wear my arms down. I don't know how much longer I can hang on. Hey, I could use a hand here! The sound of my cry for help broke Monica out of her shock, and she runs over to us. She grabs onto me, pulling my blazer top. On 3. Monica, don't listen to him! Yeah, on 3. 1. 2. No, stop! 3. With our combined strength, we pull Sayori back onto the roof, away from the ledge. Before Sayori can try to get back to the ledge, I hold her in a vice-like grip. She tries to break free from my hold with no luck. She squirms, hammers into my chest, kicking my legs, and even bites into my arms. But I won't break. Eventually, Sayori's resistance drains away, and she's reduced to slumping onto me as she gets a few more weak punches in. Monica gets closer to Sayori once it seems she's fully exhausted. Sayori, that's enough. We don't want you to go through with this. Remember what I said when you poured out your feelings that day? You have so much value. You have friends here that will be with you no matter what. There are many people who will never forget you, and the club would never be the same again if we were to lose you. Natsuki, Yuri, Mayura, and especially the two of us. You've made such a profound impact on all of our lives. We couldn't bear to lose you, especially not like this. Even though the festival didn't go our way, with you gone, no amount of new people would fill the void you would leave. Sayori speaks out in a choked voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutched in her throat and chest. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as tears fall down her cheeks. It's like I said, Monica. I'm an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. It just feels like everyone has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me. There's probably a ton of people watching down there, and I just want to die. Please, just let me die. I'm not doing the scream. Ah, dang. No more words were said between us as I held on to Sayori as she screamed and cried to the heavens above. I couldn't help but let a few drops fall myself. To think my childhood friend was pushed to the brink because of what happened today. No, not just that. Years of feeling like this. I've known her for so long, yet clearly I haven't been doing enough to help her heal, and she got used to it. No wonder she said things were better before. She probably felt less like a burden when I wasn't around. When I wasn't doing enough. Now it only hurts her more if I try. I held on to Sayori tightly. I never wanted to let her go. I was afraid that if I did, I'd never see her again. She couldn't stop crying. My arms were soaked with her broken tears. We all had our spirits raised for the festival to be successful. Now it feels like we're all blinded by false hope and naivety. The festival was supposed to be a memorable experience that we would fondly remember for what we did. But now, only one thing will run through my mind when I remember this grisly day. The club almost lost a very dear member. Monica almost lost her assistant. I almost lost my best friend. The friend I grew up with. My closest and dearest friend. A friend I could trust with anything. My friend that I spent so many sunny-filled days with, playing around and enjoying life with. My friend, a bundle of sunshine that could never rise above the water. My friend who I loved. Dang. That is very well made CG, by the way, I will say. It really does look nice, but it's also really sad, obviously. But dang. But my friend was never real, was she? Afterwards, the entire school got wind of what had happened. From what I remember, all they really knew was I tried to save a student from jumping off this roof. The school had rung the hospital and Sayori was taken away that day. She was still in hysterics, but I don't think she resisted the doctors and nurses nearly as much as she did me. From there, the Literature Club decided to pack it in and call it a day. We all departed from the school wordlessly, not even saying goodbye to each other. Everyone was in a daze, especially Yuri and Natsuki. Their eagerness from this morning had vanished along with Sayori, as she was driven to the hospital. As for me, I walked home alone, a defeated man. I went straight to bed that day and didn't leave my room once. Myra checked in occasionally, but she gave me the space to recover. Soon the day of the festival had come to an end, and I never wanted to look back on it ever again. Never. 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 Okay, Monika's POV. I don't know how much more of the mod is left, actually. I think we're close, though. Everything just feels so unreal. I wonder if Sayori feels that way, too. It's only been a day since the festival, but it's almost like time itself has stopped. I want her to get better, whatever it takes. I walk over to the reception desk, putting the Tourette's of thoughts running through my head on mute. Hello, may I help you? Oh, yeah, I'm here to see Sayori. Last name? Saito. Ah, and you are? Monika Fukumoto. Sorry, I'm not used to them having last names. Monika Fukumoto. Are you family? No, just a close friend of hers. I see. Take a seat and I'll have a nurse come to get you soon. Alright, thank you. I bow and take my seat. As soon as I do, the whirlwind of questions return with full force. How long will she have to be here? Where are Sayori's parents? Do they know what's happening? Maybe Devin would know. I should ask him about it later. After a few minutes, a nurse comes over to me. You're here to see Sayori Sato, correct? Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. No problem at all. I know you're busy with other patients. Just a normal day for me. Now, if you could just follow me over here. I grab my stuff and follow her down the hallway. I always forget how big hospitals are. So many people here, for so many different reasons. Someone might be celebrating a new life in another room, while others down the hall could be saying their final goodbyes. And then there's Sayori. Normally, we'd let you go back and see her yourself, but Sayori has been a difficult case. Oh, why's that? I shouldn't be telling anyone other than family members about this. Then again, I haven't seen any family come to visit her, so maybe you'd be clear to hear it. She's... How should I word this? She's been isolating herself. She doesn't let any of us go into the room longer than 5 minutes, and she barely eats. The only reason we're ever able to stay there for 5 minutes is because we told her it's mandatory. Given the circumstances, we're supposed to be checking in for twice as long, but there's only so much we can do for her in this state. She's doing that bad? I'm afraid so. Maybe seeing a familiar face will help, though. I hope so. Here we are. I'll give you two some time, but please call me or anyone working here if something happens. Someone will still come to check on her in about 10 minutes or so. Alright. Thank you for everything. The nurse nods and walks away as I turn to the door. Oh dear, what do I say to her? Should I let her know I'm aware of what the nurse said? No, that may make her feel worse. I'll just act oblivious for now. I knock on the door. Nothing happens, so I knock a little harder. I asked to be left alone. Sayori, it's me. Monica? May I come in? I guess. I slowly open the door and step inside. Sayori is sitting on the edge of her bed, looking out the window. I put my bag by the couch and sit down to see her face. She looks so numb. I hate seeing her like this. How are you doing today, Sayori? She turns her head away from me and stares at the ground. I guess you're not ready to talk about your feelings yet, huh? What am I saying? Of course she isn't. I just wanted to help her, but I'm starting to doubt if I can properly do that. What can I do if she won't even look at me? If only I could read her thoughts, then maybe I would know what to say. Monica? Yeah? Why are you here? Are you here because the school sent you? I'm guessing I'm right? I figure the hospital would contact the school after my parents didn't answer. Not that I would blame them for that. They think everything's going great for me. I told them they didn't need to worry about me. They always wanted to travel the world, you know? And I didn't want to get in the way of that. So that's why your parents aren't here. Do they not know about her depression? I'm guessing wherever they are, it doesn't have the best phone service. What are the odds? I'm sure they'd be here if they could. I'm kind of glad they don't now. I want to keep anyone else from worrying about me. There's nothing wrong with people being worried. It just shows that they care. We all care about you so much. Things really haven't been the same without you. We all miss having you around the club. No. Devin probably misses you the most, though. Stop it. He hasn't looked too well lately. Can we please talk about something else? Sorry, I'm just trying to help. Everyone here is. Trying to help me? No one here's trying to help me. That's not true. These doctors and nurses are here because it's their job. And you're here because the school asked you to come. Sorry, I'm not just here because the school asked me. You think you can fix me? Fix you? You want me to go back to normal? You're already sick of seeing me sad? You hate seeing me like this, right? That's not... I just go quiet and start staring at the ground as well. I mean, I do hate seeing her like this, but I'm not upset or annoyed by her depression. Why do I feel so awful now? Or maybe you're here because you think it's your fault. I've made a mess of everything, Monica. You don't have to fix this mess alone, though. Give some of your load to your friends. One person shouldn't have to carry all this weight on their back. I can't do anything on my own, other than handle what you shouldn't. I can't even clean my room. Devin would know all about that. Someone always ends up cleaning after me. I'm so useless. Don't say that. There's nothing wrong with needing help. Everyone needs that at some point in their life, no matter how stubborn they might be. Just because you can't do everything by yourself doesn't make you useless, Sayori. I promise. You can't even do something as simple as get up in the morning. Never mind. Sorry, you can tell me. I'm here for you. I probably shouldn't. I want to help you, but I can't if you don't let me. I don't want to. You won't feel better until you let it. You really want me to say it? Fine, here it goes. I'm so useless that not only can I not do simple tasks or be a proper vice president, let me read that. Or be a good enough friend to anyone, that you... Dang. I'm not reading that bit. There, I said it. Happy now? Just stare at her in shock. I've never heard her yell. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I'm just so tired. Tired of being told what I should do to be happy. Tired of people looking at me in pity. Tired of the voices in my head laughing at me because yet again I couldn't do something right. I'm so pathetic. You're not pathetic, Sayori, not in the slightest. The strength it took you to not die that day was probably more than anyone else would have had in your place. The strength you've shown even now is incredible. I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. Proud? Proud at what? The fact I failed at my old chance at real peace? The fact I was so slow someone found me before I could jump? You think I used my strength to stay alive? You saw me struggling. Don't lie to me about what I did. All that strength was so I could release myself and finish the job. I tried to end it, to stop the pain, not have it grow. I can't do anything right. I can't keep acting happy and I can't make the thoughts stop. They won't stop. Why couldn't you two just let me die? Now I have to live knowing everyone is worried about me. Live with the guilt of people wondering if they could have done better. Because I couldn't finish the job, I'm stuck in this living hell. And the worst part is, there's no button I can press to go back and change the past. I'm glad things ended the way they did. You're here, that's what's important. You're happy I'm here? Of course I am, so is everyone else, I'm sure of it. So you're saying... everyone is happy because I'm alive and still suffering. That's nice. It's not like that. It's breaking my heart hearing you say things like this. Just go away, Monica. I want to be alone. Wouldn't being alone make the thoughts worse? Stop telling me what I need. I should be able to feel however I want. I should be able to think however I want. Does no one care about what I want? We do care. If you cared, you'd leave. Suddenly, the nurse quickly opens the door. I heard you yelling. Did something happen? I want to be alone. Sir, you don't have to face this stuff alone. I'm here for you. Get out. The nurse comes over to me and whispers in my ear. Why don't we give Miss Sayori some time to herself like she requested? You can stay in the waiting room and come back in maybe half an hour? Okay. Alright, I'll show you the way out. I grab my bag and the nurse leads me to the door. Make sure you get some more rest, Sayori. You've had a long day. We take our leave back to the waiting room. Dang, this is sad. I can't help but keep mulling over what just happened. Why was she so angry? Did she really think I only came here out of pity? Or maybe so I could fix her, she said? Fix her? Why would she think... Oh, I'm such an idiot. Of course she's mad at me. I came in here talking about how I and everyone else feel about what happened and didn't even bother to put myself into her shoes. I need to make this right. I look at my phone to check the time. 25 minutes have gone by. It might be too soon to try again, but it shouldn't hurt knocking on the door and asking her if I could apologize. I go up to the receptionist's desk. Excuse me? How can I help you? Can I go back and visit Sayori again? I'm sorry, but I can't just let you go back again until I talk to the nurse. I'll ask the nurse and have them get to you. Just go back and take a seat for now. Alright. Thank you. I guess for now I just have to keep waiting. The more I think about it, I wonder, how bad would things have gotten if Devon came today instead of me? I mean, I care about Sayori a whole lot, of course, but Devon and Sayori share such a special bond. He probably would have had to be dragged out by at least 3 people to get him away from Sayori. I can't say I blame him, though. As I walked out of that room, I felt like a failure to her. And that feeling is the worst. Monica? Yes? Come with me. I followed the nurse into the halls for the 2nd time today. I don't know what happened when you were in there, but that was the most I've heard her talk all day. Even if it happened to be yelling. I don't think I helped much. I might have made things worse. She's never yelled at me before. Well, you have to consider all the emotions she must be going through right now. She might not have been mad at you, but at herself, and she couldn't hold her feelings back. Let's see what happens this time. I'll be down the hall, just in case you need me. Thanks again for everything that you're doing for her. No need to thank me. Now, go see your friend. I smile at her before walking to Sayori's room. We got this, Monica. Just have to make sure Sayori knows we care about her feelings, and help her let those feelings out. I raise my hand to knock on the door, but then I stop. What was that sound? Oh no. It came from inside Sayori's room. It sounded like... Oh, it's just her crying. Crying. Why did you do that, Sayori? Why? What's wrong with me? Monica's my friend and I pushed her away when she was trying to help. I really can't do anything right, can I? Sayori. I can't help but tear up from her words. She's at war with herself. From the sounds of it, she's losing the battle. I walk back over to the nurse. What's wrong? I think she needs more time. I think you're right about her being mad at herself. At the most, she's so upset that I don't think she'd be able to listen to anyone, no matter what they'd say. I see. We'll keep doing our best to help her, but I think you should go home and rest up. This must be a lot for you too. Okay, but I'll be back to visit soon. She'll be here, waiting. I head back to the lobby to grab my stuff and start walking home. Dang, that's just really sad, dude. This must be a lot for you too. Why does that bother me so much? It's stressful to see her like this, of course, but I'm not the one with the war in my mind. How much longer is this? I think I still have quite a bit left. I think this is a pretty good spot to stop the stream. I'm starting to get a little tired, and plus I've been going at this for like 2.5 hours. So thank you all for watching. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys decided to join on in for this stream. Yeah, so next week we're going to be continuing this mod. Obviously, we're probably going to end up finishing it next week, and then after that, I don't know, we'll see what other mods there are. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys will, you know, hop back on in next time. So yeah, bye everyone!